I have just informed Edgar Swansea that Nurse Crane will not be working at the Pembroke Hospital anymore. I also informed him of what I found in Whitechapel. Razvan Vasily, the patient I was unable to save in Nurse Crane's legal dispensary, was not only infected by the Spanish flu, but also had the highly unstable blood of the skals. Could the London vampire epidemic be transmitted through the flu? It is now a plausible hypothesis. Unfortunately, this news is no match for what Edgar just told me. My sister Mary is to be buried at the Stonebridge Cemetery. I feel compelled to go there for the ceremony, and at the same time, I'm terrified to stand in front of the grave of my first victim as a vampire. The fact that the game opens with a mandatory kill that never happens again, or maybe never happens again, feels weird. Like, you would think that if in a game that opens with you involuntarily murdering your sister, that, like, from that point on, it's like, oh no, every now and then I'm gonna kill somebody unless I sate the bloodlust with somebody along the way. So your choice would be to, like, either consume somebody completely at random periodically, or specifically choose who to consume. Like, that'd be interesting. And you'd be like, oh, maybe I'll get rid of Clay Cox, because that guy fucking sucks, and then maybe I'll be able to spare, like, Dr. Thorough by comparison, or something like that. I've done every quest in this area, huh? I even did this quest that I failed, and that I went and got the objective. I just couldn't turn it in because I killed him already. Whoops! Kind of slipped my mind. Not really sure how I managed to screw that one up so easily. And I need to retrieve Samuel from the cemetery, so this is actually rather convenient, because that's exactly where I'm going to. And yeah, find the people who can read Braille. Not a lot of investigations going on right now, so I might as well just head straight over there then. To the main location.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
I never thought that I'd murder the fuck out of my sister either, but you know, things happened. Ah, that way. So that explains why I didn't see the disciple around the sun, because he's like in a completely different place from the rest of the people in Whitechapel. He's north of Pembroke. Ooh. Hello. Quick.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Quickly, before someone looks. I mean, I feel a little selfish about the whole, like, I can't believe I'm going to a murder. I mean, I'm going to a funeral when there's just strewn about bodies everywhere. It's also really alarming how her arms are strung up like that. Like, what? There's a lot of implications you could have there that aren't exactly encouraging of how she might have died. Although it's kind of hard to tell, because, like, it's weird that, like, her arms are up still, but she doesn't seem to have been tied that way. I'm not sure how her arms managed to stay that way. Rigor mortis, perhaps, but then what did they untie her way later? And then leave her? It's even weirder. What is this going towards? Is our way in somewhere? Just a really peculiar series of jumps to have access to. Whitechapel Street. I'm almost exactly where I left off before I looped back around. Maybe I can open that one gate from behind and it'll become a shortcut, because I'll be able to actually warp through this stuff. Oh, this lets me go on top of that ledge I was looking at a moment ago from down there. Ooh, you can go in here. Okay, this is something at least. Flu. Am I immune to the flu? I assume vampires are just immune to sickness. Or human sicknesses at the very least. Potentially due to they may or may not be even alive in the first place to get a flu. Where's that? Oopsie, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. There we go. I was like, which button was the damn vision thing? This is the first episode of a new session if it wasn't incredibly obvious. As is probably going to often be the case when I have a nice rest and level up at the end of a long chapter. That's probably me stopping for the day. Is there nothing here? What a peculiar chunk of level to have access to. There's no other way out as far as I can tell. There's no way to, like, jump out. Oh, there we go. I thought I looked up already, and it didn't let me do it. Okay. Surely this is going somewhere. This is like a set piece. Am I gonna have to chase somebody through this set piece at some point? That's what it feels like this chunk of level is. Seriously, is this like a chase area? This is so much. Potassium perm, shit.
I cannot enter.
Alright. Got a couple of loot items, but that door's locked for probably a later chunk of the story, I would guess. Can you jump down from here? Actually, yeah, you could probably just jump down by jumping. I don't think it would let me come back up here, though, with a warp. Alright. Well, we've scouted this area out for later, right? I can't, like, warp anywhere out here, right? That was a curiosity. Everything else looks pretty closed off around here. Not much going on there. Alright. Vampire hunters. Oh, they're everywhere too. At first they don't recognize me, but they'll probably spot me. I mean, this guy will probably spot me. So he's weakest to elemental attacks. Hi. What was I hitting him with? Ah, I haven't switched to my nice, strong cudgel I was upgrading earlier. There we go. Haha. I should give that a test. This is heal. Okay.
Are you dead?
Yeah. How'd you know I was deaf? God damn, I take out half of his meter in like a swing. I'm trying to switch targets. It took a few tries. It was weird. Ow. Oh, I missed. There we go. It'll take a little getting used to, but... Oh, wow, that was a big heal. It'll take some getting used to, but damn. It's a high damage weapon, and it takes out way more of their stun meter than anything else I have access to, it seems. It two-shots their stun meter right now, without me even doing a specifically, like, a stun attack. I'm just hitting them with the normal melee attack, and it takes out the whole meter. Alright. That'll simplify combat, won't it? Hello. Yum yum yum. Oh, is he gonna get killed by a bite? Yep, bite kill. That's oddly satisfying to get an actual bite kill.
It's locked.
Yeah, I'm an almighty mega super awesome vampire, but like I can't get over this, cause like there's spikies on top and they're scary. Like, I get that the idea is that you're not actually teleporting, you're just moving very quickly. But were you ever a child? Have you ever been, you know what a jungle gym is? I don't know if that's era appropriate, but like, you can't just climb around the outside of that. Or jump over it with your super speed. Especially when you can start with this barrel right here. Or use the barrel to parkour up that wall and then jump over. Like, like if you have super speed, doesn't it mean you could jump really long distances with the power of your jump? Quarantine. That's like a whole dungeon probably. Well, you know, equivalent thereof. This is a Western RPG more or less. I'm not going to go on crazy tangents though, Elder Scrolls style, and just wander into a dungeon that I have no reason to enter though, because at some point there will be a reason. You don't usually make places without making a quest that points you there. So going there preemptively is kind of wasteful. Wow, he just melts. You should have been nicer to me in school. Oh yeah? Wow. Just instantly no stamina. Alright, you wanna try again? You wanna try again? Yeah? Yeah? That's fun. Kind of forgot I had that for a minute. I was like, oh yeah, let's try my new ability that I haven't tried yet. Neato. That was... He got the extra attention. He was the first. Well, besides the first I'm off to visit right now. That's a different first, though. Okay, why is there a hole in the wall? What does that mean? Keep out. I can't just beat it down? Can I jump over it? Can I crawl through it? What is symmetrical, like... Hey, is that a chalice, or is it two faces? Like, optical illusion-shaped hole. I didn't kill this guy, did I? He's dead for unrelated reasons. Who's out here killing people? Leave him for me. I can't walk this way. We're not supposed to go that way, I guess. Dead inside. Can't open that. I'll never read the dead inside signs without thinking in terms of, the Walking Dead hospital. The one that has an entire subreddit about its one door, because so many people misread the word order that was on it, because it was just it was like not the way that people read words. It wasn't like left to right, top to bottom. It was like organized wrong. Okay, screams aren't supposed to be, are those screams? There's not supposed to be screams.
Sister. I don't know if I have the strength.
Discreetly attend Mary's funeral. Am I supposed to be pretending I'm still dead or something? 'Cause I thought people blatantly knew I was around. Okay, are people really having a funeral in a place that has screaming monsters in it? Or is the funeral on hold until the screaming monsters are dealt with? Hey, screaming monster. He's probably fine, right? Nullified. Ah, don't nullify my abilities. Got him. Give me a second. I need to review the exact parameters of my ability real quick. So it does a bunch of damage. You boil the target's blood, causing him to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. Was it later levels where it could, like... Wait, where's the rest? Huh. I can't remember if this is the one that was supposed to heal me or not. Oh, I know, it was you. Shadow Mist has a branch where it can become, larger explosion, or it can be like, was it a heal over... Yeah, heal over time, damage over time, area effect thing. I kind of like the idea of it doing damage over time because the enemies keep getting out of the initial blast by sidestepping it, kind of. So having a long-term damage zone that helps me would be kind of cool, too. So yeah, there's no... Oop, there we go. I'm hearing some nasty sounds over here. Hey, rats. It's a bad day to be you.
Despicable.
This is revenge. This is for revenge for Ghost of a Tale.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
You thought you were tough shit in Ghost of a Tale? I'll show you, rats. Nyam nyam.
despicable.
You know what you did. He seems nice. Hang on a second. Oh, I know that's just my heal. I briefly forgot what something was. And then he exploded. The end. Now stop screaming. We're gonna wake up the neighborhood, and they're dead people, so that's like an accomplishment. I don't want vampires accomplishing things. I'm the vampire that gets shit done around here. A brisk blood sample. A watery, rich blood. I love the descriptors for the blood samples, like they're fucking wine. Oh, it's a very dry, earthy blood sample. I'm not even paying attention to my objective right now. I'm literally just exploring the zone because I'm in a new place. Hey, a hideout. Neat.
I cannot enter.
I would feel less secure, honestly, with the idea of like, yeah, let's establish a new hideout. One where I can't open the doors. That's concerning, isn't it? What if I'm gonna get attacked? Or something? We should be more worried about this stuff. Brisk blood sample. Small dose of brisk blood that can be used to create stamina serums for vampires. Blueprints. So now I can make one that... 15 seconds of double stamina regen. Neat. That's not a bad call. Hey, Cudgel, I was upgrading on accident before, but now I'm just going to commit to, apparently, even though... I like the idea of that my build in this game has been chosen at random. Like, I literally just was like, hey, accidental build, you're mine. This is what I specialize in now, obviously. What are you, crazy? It's not how anyone should be making decisions. I haven't had a ton of reason to care about money yet, so I keep a handful of things around that I might want to sell, but a lot of the stuff I just turn into things I can use if they're worth it. It'll get used for an upgrade somewhere or other. Good handle parts. Seems to be the second, a much later tier overall. I mean, this is... It only has 5 ranks overall. I guess it depends, like, that might be a second half of the game type upgrade, but that depends a lot on whether or not this game has, like, weapons you can reasonably use throughout the entire playthrough. Like, well, it's a lot of the Dark Souls weapons, for example. Or if it's more like Dragon Age and whatnot, where you just get a weapon and it's good for a while, but you just find better weapons eventually, and that's just a thing to deal with. How off target am I right now? I am back in the hospital block. Good job, me. Never been here before, though. Have I? Yay! You need to learn how to hit people when they're down, you asshole. You can't be this bad at this. And I'm allowed to say that because I am an asshole. He needs to learn how to hit people when they're down. I don't understand how that hasn't been patched in by now. Like, they just... Like, they must be intentionally omitting that. Surely it would come up in playtesting. People like, I knocked him down, keep swinging, and your character's like, I don't understand the concept of directions. I'm just gonna swing at the air even though I'm locked onto my enemy. It'd be one thing if it was Dark Souls and like I have like, oh, that's when I do my forward and right trigger attack, where I do a jump attack, and that's when I hit him when it's down, or something like that. Your king and country needs you. Goodbye.
I can't believe I'm doing this. It's locked, all right.
Are they specifically not letting you hit people when they're down because that's how Dark Souls works? I wonder if that's why, because I think you can't hit people when they're down with Dark Souls, but it just doesn't come up for me very often because I don't really use attacks that knock people down that often in that game, besides the whole backstab thing. Is that really why they did it? That might be why they did it.
I cannot enter.
Because in this game, I knock people down just constantly, and I'm like, oh, why can't I hit him? He's vulnerable. You're a vampire, but beat him up. Do it. Go for it. And my character won't follow through. I'm like, I'm very disappointed in you, vampire man. You had an advantage and you didn't take it. But I swear when I do like several hits, eventually one of them is like a vertical downward strike that I think I've hit people with when they're down. Which makes things even stranger.
I have this thirst for blood.
Alright, back to the graveyard. That I keep meandering away from. The environmental atmosphere is nice in this game. I like the hazy lights. It looks like the Exorcist poster or something. Well, howdy. Ow. Did he not get stunned by that swing? Just lost health? Hey there. Could you not? I don't want no teleporting nonsense right now. Stop that. I'm very discreet so far in my attending of the funeral that's full of vampire monsters. How is everyone else getting to this funeral? Oh, that guy didn't. Oh, he died at the grave of somebody he cared about. Oh, someone's in distress. I guess that answers my question. They're not. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Ow. Stop that. Scream more. I need to find you. Like, via sonar. Are you over here? Ah, she's behind this gate, probably. And explode. Huh. There we go. Got him. Well, I think that person knows I'm a vampire now, due to all the vampiring I just did in front of them. Hi.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reid. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
So I saved her by using all my powers right in front of her. Isn't that what happened last time?
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? Uh-oh.
That could be bad. Well, like, when I saved the guy in the sewers, he was also behind a gate.
It's locked.
And when that happened, didn't I use my powers in front of him too? Did they just not notice the powers? I have really showy powers. I make shadow explosions and bite people on the neck. Oh, rib cages and skulls.
This man's far too old to be Samuel.
I feel like I've seen more dead people than live people in this society.
No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
I'm surprised there even is a society left with like half of the population dead everywhere.
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Oh boy. How did they get down to their skeletons? Is that another bit of vampire magic? Some crazy stuff? I'll come to see you later, Xiaoxun. I haven't been the other way yet. That might be where the funeral is. We'll see. I think I've pretty much cleared this place out. Nope. Nope. Wait, I did clear this place out.
Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Well, he's gonna be preaching something in a second. Interesting. That really breaks that, doesn't it? Okay. I got like how I killed that guy without even attacking him directly or fighting him. He just died as an incident. Yum 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 yum. Personal diary, 12th of October. Father Whitaker is so righteous, so full of compassion and love for the suffering ones. His words are all this city needs. Tonight, I gave him all I have, my strength, my faith, my wealth, and if it is not enough, I know where to find more. 17th October. Father Whitaker and I went to an abandoned house near St. Mary's Church. It was an awful and smelly place. Rats were disputing the rooms, and to the last remaining residents of the decrepit flats. Most of them are sick. Awful, awful odors. On the last floor, Father Whitaker found an old man lying on a dirty mattress, coughing and spitting blood in a wooden bowl. Father Whitaker knelt before him and prayed a long time. The man seemed to feel better. Then we both helped him find the light. I cried then, and I cry now as I write these lines, for I've never seen a soul so relieved to be finally redeemed. Father Whitaker is a saint. If it's not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride, I wish I'll be able to save as many souls as he does, for it's a real privilege to witness such miracles. 19th of October. Tonight, we both went to the whorehouses bordering the canal. I must admit I was very afraid to cross the path of Jezebels, but the buildings were abandoned for a long time. Whores and infections go together, explained Father Whitaker, but their customers quickly get scared when there is a mention of disease. In the last brothel, we found 2 sick women, sleeping together in a sinful attitude under dirty blankets. The odor was awful, once more. The smell of Satan and of disease, explained Father Whitaker, before kneeling and praying for these 2 lost souls. The women were so frail and sick, they were not able to move when I threw the petrol on the blankets. Their souls are now cleansed and purified. 21st of October. Father Whitaker is a saint. I won't let anyone mock the holy man he is. He shall receive more help and support, but as all the true prophets, he is alone. He needs more from his followers. He needs love, and proof of love. Tomorrow, I shall go back to the cemetery and unearth some more wealth for him. The dead have no need of the terrestrial goods, but we need to eat, Father Whitaker and I. 27th of October. Tonight, for the first time, it was my turn to lead the round. I chose to return where we went 10 days ago, to see if any more souls need to be freed. Father Whitaker approved my choice, since the good man's work is never finished. Why is that happening? Stop! It hasn't been happening for a while. Stop that. And Satan never sleeps, he explained. He also said, if I keep showing so much zeal, he may soon give me more important missions and tasks. I can't wait. 3 more souls have been cleansed from any corruption tonight. If it's not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride, I dare to say we are one. We are one a path to greatest. What? We are one a path to greatest. Oh, okay. I can kind of get the gist of what he's going for, but I don't... That doesn't seem like how English do. Unless that's like a quote that I don't know about. Alright, time to kill the fuck out of Whitaker, by the way. He goes into horror houses and finds the sick and dying, and instead of helping, covers them in petroleum and burns them alive. Okay. Man, this game really has a positive opinion of religious figures, doesn't it? But Whitaker is really hard to kill, isn't he? There he is. Level 5? No. I want to kill the shit out of him, and it's going to take so long. Damn it. Oh, well, it'll be worth it. He'll be worth so much experience. That'll be nice. What an asshole. What an asshole. Well, at least Samuel's dead. Since we now know that he was on a mission to cleanse people of their sin by burning them alive if they were sinful. You pray and burn them to death.